game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Lions one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It is caught left side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Let's go.
Here's a design run. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Terry on Arnold has it.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Give now to the running back. Continuing to move past the 45. There he goes, right sideline. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. The Lions drive their lead to 11. 14. Vikings 3. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. To the line now. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the red.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The Vikings 24-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Connecting on the slant. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Third. Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 18 Cardinals.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Going to the ground again on first. Has some room to work. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. And they've got this one in close to begin the series. He's out of bounds down inside the 35-yard line.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of, and really setting this offense up now for some success.
On play action now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
McCarthy to throw it. Left side, cut by Ridley. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
A handoff here to Sampson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
5-yard line. A gain of 4. Brings up 4th down.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. And they take this in for the score. The Lions can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to Sampson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amounts are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Running right with Sampson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
70 range.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
19 Lions. 7 Panthers. 19. Panther 11. Take go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Lofts it deep right side. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming here from the 12. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around for more from Ford Field on its way. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Back to throw, here's McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
I'm not lying.
Now a give running right. No one's around him. He's got space. Space on the right. He's got room. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Corey Gallups on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead.
42. Vikings 10.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts at the 9. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. We'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
17.
Well, they are getting boat raced already. Got to try to spark something up here, so they're going to try the onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle Momentum to that side.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Broncos, go!
Trying the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go! 18, go!
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Brian Mann, he's in the clear. He cuts it toward the right, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action, McCarthy. Pass caught by Ridley. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. to Ridley, caught again. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will trail by 25.
29. Vikings 24.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. There he goes on the right side. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Vikings 24.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's complete, right side. And he hangs on to that football Brock through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Let's go.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
McCarthy looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Minnesota.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Left side, cut by Ridley. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. It's Sampson on the carry. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Looking quickly here.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
It's Sampson again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They snap it to McCarthy. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the give. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
This is Gibbs on second down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with third and 4. Setting up to throw. That's caught for the first. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. Pushing it up past the 30. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They'll run here on first down. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
work against the blitz. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? 60 bison, 60, 19 tight, 70 range, left wing 19. Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Wrap up, 79, 65, Panther, 19, go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Warrior 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Dragon 60. Take go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Starting at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. Ooh, he made the most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Another carry for him. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. They're looking at the scoreboard, Brock. I think they can weather the miss there.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else.
He's got it deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights, and the Vikings take 7 points off the deficit.
Vikings 31.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Running this one left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for second down.
60 Maverick. Ready? Panther 60. 19 tight. Panther 11. Tap 6. Go.
Working now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
19 Lion. Dragon Cowboy. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Back to pass on first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
19, 60 Bobcat, 67 Fire, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
They're going to try and throw it here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
79 Bronco, 70 Ranger, come 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Corey Gallis connects, and the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got a man left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Taps. 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Drag him. Sit. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set. Cougar 19. Warriors 17. 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18.
Back to throw. Complete out to the right. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Set. 70. 79 Bronco. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Curve 19. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Mustang. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing it again here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
19 tight. 19 Lion. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. You do better than go.
Sticking to the air here. Looking slant route, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Borregales connects. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Play action, McCarthy. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Here's McCarthy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. This is good. Down the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a first down. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
79!
From the red zone now. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut into the lead by another point.
Vikings 38.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. No luck, the Lions there to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
First down from the 42.
79 Bronco.
They're going to pass it here. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. To take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. Back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha. chop, boom, boom, they gon' heat me up. I've been trying to keep it cool, these little. They tried to start them. Too late, my finger was already on. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I. The 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Vroom, vroom. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stretch. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show up, make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel? I told bro to walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' brother, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. Passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw bars, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. Soon I met her, I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this wasn't a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say they want that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee to sleep. You weak, chic. The webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back. Fall back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she can really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.